The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Well, Mr. Speaker, we need to wonder what the Bloc Québécois leader was thinking when the Prime Minister asked him for $24 million for an application that was supposed to cost $80,000. And the Bloc leader, he said, yes, absolutely, no matter the cost, we will vote in favor of it for millions. And the government House leader of the Bloc Québécois, in fact, said it's not the Bloc Québécois' job to scrutinize all government spending. We support the government and we tell them to go ahead. So what is the Bloc even good for? The Prime Minister is rising to answer the question, but I would like to remind members that it's important that questions during question period relate to the administration of government or committee business. The Right Honourable Prime Minister. The leader of the Conservative Party asked me what the Bloc is good for. I find that that question is hurtful to Quebecers. Even if I may disagree with the Bloc Québécois and their desire to constantly pick fights, the Bloc Québécois was elected by Quebecers. Those Bloc Québécois members of Parliament sit in this House and they do their jobs. The party across the way disrespects Quebecers. They disrespect mayors in Quebec. On this side of the House, we have work to do, and we're doing it. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Well, this is really something. There is a marriage here in this House of the Liberals and the Bloc Party. The Prime Minister compliments the Bloc applauds, then the Bloc votes to support more money for Arrive scam. The Bloc votes to drastically increase taxes along with this Prime Minister. The Bloc votes for these housing policies that have doubled the cost of housing for Quebecers. The Bloc is constantly voting with the Prime Minister to release dangerous criminals on parole. This Liberal-Bloc marriage, what's it doing? What's it good for? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, it's very clear, once again, that the Conservative Party disrespects Quebecers. Not only do they disrespect Quebecers, but they also disrespect democracy. Mr. Speaker, I have spent my entire political career fighting for federalism in Quebec and fighting for a united Quebec. Often that has involved being against the Bloc Québécois, but I have always respected Bloc Québécois members. I respect anyone who runs to represent constituents and who represents them here. The Conservatives' disregard for democracy and for Quebecers should be of concern to all Quebecers and to all Canadians. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Mr. Speaker, I just keep asking the same question, and it's the same question that the Premier of Quebec asked. François Legault asked this question. He asked, what does it do to vote Bloc? Well, we know what it does. We know what it's good for. It's good for the Prime Minister. The Bloc Québécois votes with the Prime Minister. They voted with him to drastically increase taxes on carbon and diesel. They voted with the Prime Minister to ban hunting rifles in the regions of Quebec. The Bloc is voting to release criminals and increase waves of crime on our streets. So when you vote Bloc, what you're really doing is supporting the Prime Minister. The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker. Once again, what I hear is contempt, disrespect and contempt for Quebecers and for democracy. What I didn't hear, though, was a question.